Hey guys, Trent Carson here, and today I am uploading my tips for round 3. This is the first video of me explaining why I tipped them. So let's start off with the bang, Fremantle versus Essendon. I think this will be a great game. Both clubs coming off a great victory, and Fremantle, well, I think they have a great year, and Essendon, they'll have a great year as well, but I think Freo will have it better. If it was at Etihad Stadium or MCG, it would be a closer game, but because it's at Patterson Stadium, I think Fremantle played great there, and they will win that by around about 3 to 4 goals. The next game is North Melbourne versus Sydney. Now, North Melbourne coming off 2 great games against Collingwood and Geelong, unlucky to lose against Geelong with that 50-metre penalty. And Sydney, well, we haven't seen them play that great yet so far, and beaten 2 of the newest clubs in round 2 and 1, and now they verse some challenge against North Melbourne. I think they'll give them a real shot, but I think Sydney will just win that game by 3 to 4 goals. Next game is West Coast versus Melbourne. That's a no-brainer. Melbourne will absolutely get killed in that game. All their players, they've got some good players, but they're just not playing to their full potential, and I think West Coast will win that by over 100 points. The next game, GWS vs St Kilda. I think that'll be a pretty decent game. GWS, one of the newest clubs, and they played alright against Port, and St Kilda were disappointing against Gold Coast, but were alright against Richmond. But I do think Saints, they'll get a victory here by 34 points. Geelong vs Carlton is the next game. Geelong coming off a good victory. I think it was a lucky victory. North Melbourne should have won that. And Carlton, they're coming off a good effort against Collingwood at MCG on Sunday Arvo. But I think Geelong, they got a great, powerful team, and I think will win that just by 10 points. Carlton will give them a run for the money, but I think Geelong will win that game. Next game is Gold Coast vs Brisbane. Now I think, well, Gold Coast, I think they'll have a great year this year. They'll finish 14th to 13th maybe, and well, next year they might even get close to like 10th or something. Brisbane, I was giving them a big rap at the start of the year, thinking they'll play great. They lost to my team, the Bulldogs, in round 1. That was pretty disappointing. I was happy about that though. But I think Brisbane will just win that by 12 points. Gold Coast playing at their home ground, they'll give them a big shot. I wouldn't be surprised if Gold Coast win that, but I think Brisbane will just win by 2 goals. Next game is Richmond versus Western Bulldogs. Now, I know I'm a Western Bulldogs fan, some of you may not know, but I'm not one of those supporters that think that my team will win every game. I don't think they'll beat Richmond. I think Richmond, they have a really powerful midfield. We're a developing team, and it'll take us a while, but I think we'll lose against Richmond by 5 goals. Next game is Collingwood versus Hawthorn. I think this would be the game of the round, I think. Hawthorn, they came in for good victory against West Coast. They were around about, I think, flag favourites this year at the start of the year. I don't know why. I wasn't fancy over them. Collingwood, I think, have one of the strongest midfields. Hawthorn have one of the strongest forwards. It'll be a great game. But I am tipping Hawthorn by 4 points in a great game. The last game of the round is Port Adelaide versus Adelaide. I don't know what they call it over there, but it's a big clash. 2 teams from South Australia. Port Adelaide, they came off 2 great wins. I mean, not that great actually, just 2 I think of the worst clubs in the AFL round 1 and 2. And Adelaide, they came off a pretty good victory over Brisbane. Brisbane didn't score a goal in the final quarter, so they did good there. But I do think that Adelaide will win that by around about 5 goals, and Port will give them a run for the money, but I do think Port Adelaide will lose that game. Now, I'll upload my ladder for round 3, what I think it will look like, and stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be uploading this video every week, and I'm going to be uploading my predicted ladder every week, so stay tuned, guys. Sub for more, please, and stay tuned. See you guys.